All right, what is up, YouTube? Another tips video for you guys. This one is going to be Team Affinity 2 dumbed down by yours truly. Basically, from the perspective of somebody who is high skilled at the game, how to get Team Affinities done the quickest from someone like me's perspective, and also to cover my other homies, whether you be a new player or just someone who struggles with, you know, being consistent in gameplay wise, whatever. I'll help you guys out too. I have some good methods for you guys to finish TA. There's a method for everybody. It's the beautiful thing. I think it's a much better time than Team Affinity 1. I think that's just the way they did it this time around. The restructuring of it is so much better, including the conquest. So enough chatter. Let's get into it and talk about what you should do. Now, we'll start with what you should do if you are an average to below average player, somebody who just wants to not do showdowns. Easy stuff first. What you should do first, moments. Kill these moments out the way. If you like moments. If you don't like the moments, if you really hate them, fine. You don't need to do them either. We can do stuff that's straight up just about being diligent. Exchanges. There are some guides down below in the descriptions that explain the best exchange rates to get NL East players 4, 3, 2, and 1 done. Obviously, 4 gets you the most with 30 points, 15 for 3, 10 for 2, 5 for 1. They explain the best exchange rates for all these so you can get good value for your exchanges and make some money actually back on the packs you get back from these. So all that and below, but essentially do your exchanges. It's 40% done off rip if you do it. It's 40% for exchanges. So if you guys can do it, get them done. Next up, something that's new this time around and is very important to check out is the missions. You can see repeatable are plate appearances. Tally plate appearances with Braves, Marlins, Nationals, Mets, and Phillies players. This is the NL East. You get 10 total rewards for doing 100 plate appearances with these division players. Plus, it is repeatable. You can do it in ranked, BR, events, play versus CPU, extra innings, and conquest. So that is the most important part, the conquest part there. Keep that in your brain for the next section. But repeatable again, online plate appearances, whatever, repeatable hits online, repeatable extra base hits online, repeatable strikeouts online. So it rewards online players very heavily here as well from just playing the game. So good for your boy. K's with All-Star Spawn. You get 8 strikeouts with Braves All-Star Warren Spawn. This is one of the cards you get in these packs right here. I'll show you guys. Flashbacks and Legends. These cards are important. These cards will be used for missions right here. You see that Spawn, Pierre, Rosario. Do these missions if you guys want to. I recommend going into play versus CPU. Rookie at a created state with high elevation and just mashing. Keep going. Get all those plate appearances. Stack it up. Get all these guys knocked out. Take a picture of all the things you need to do on your phone and then check them off as you go or write them down on a piece of paper so you can tally up your missions. That's one way to do it. You see these Nationals breakout Larry Walker, Hank Aaron. Okay, so here we go. The next one, the big pack, the one you want to get. NL East choose one player. Hank, Edward Cabrera, Ronnie Mauricio, Cliff Lee, Jackson Rutledge. All these cards. I love this card. And Ronnie Mauricio. Edward Cabrera is quite good as well. Anyway, they're down here as well. As you guys see, the rewards, you get 4 a pop for doing these missions. Same deal. I do play versus CPU if I were you. It's a good option. Or Conquest, like I said. That's the next step. So let me just to backtrack here. Sum it up. Moments. If you don't want to do moments, fine. Moments are easy. 1 for 1. Very easy to follow. If you don't want to do that, missions or exchanges. Definitely do the exchanges. 100% do the exchanges. That's one thing you guys all have to do. I've done it. If you're bad, if you're good, if you're mid, exchanges, get them done. Also, this collection gets you 10 TA rewards. This collection is flashbacks and legend cards from NL East divisional players. So that's another one. Make sure you guys start from the bottom, actually. If I were going to start TA, what would I do? Go to the bottom first, do the exchanges, do the collections. That's it. Then I would decide whether I want to do missions, moments, conquest, or showdowns. Obviously, the exchanges, you could exchange 5 showdown vouchers. Now you get 15 TA points for completing a showdown towards this. So keep that in the back of your mind. Anyways, the last thing I'll say, okay, guys, don't do March through October. Really, I mean, you can. It breaks it down what you do for what you get for the difficulties. Guys, don't do March through October. You want my advice? Seriously, don't do it. It might be fun. You might have a good time doing it. If that's the case, cool. It's not efficient. It's the worst thing to do on this entire thing, coming from someone who loathes Conquest. So, you get 30 points for completing all East Affinity 2 Conquest. You see this? You get that done. I'm not a huge fan of it. Right, guys? I'm not a huge fan of the Conquest maps, but here's the deal. They made it a little bit better this time. I'm a little biased, but I'll be honest and objective. They made it better this time. What do I mean by that? 30 TA reward points for doing the conquest. Also, why is that good? The rewards you get are decent, from the hidden rewards to the mission rewards, whatever. But It's also a chance for you to go in there with pre-built teams of all these players and get the missions done there. So you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. It is one of the most efficient ways to do TA that doesn't require you to do showdowns, and you can do it at your own pace. I know showdown can get frustrating, especially you mindlessly grind it. Plus, you get rewards from the conquest, including packs. That is if I am someone who's average to below average, or someone who just wants to be a grinder, not necessarily a showdown warrior, that's the method I would use. I would use exchanges, collections, and then missions and conquest games, and then bang it out. I've seen people do it already a bunch of times to finish their TAs and not even touch a single showdown. So there is that. What would you do if you're a comp player or a good player, someone who's good at the game, to just maximize your efficiency here? This is what I would do. Exchanges first. Collections. Get that done. I guess bang out the moments. I did not. I went exchanges, collections, and I went straight to showdowns. Now, what's the tip and the secret to showdown? Essentially, I can show you what I've done with this Team Affinity draft. Go to my squad. I draft power heavy guys. Jim Tomei. Mondesi at the time had a boost. He still does. Devers. Ronnie Mauricio. Wait, I didn't draft my lineup. I didn't switch my lineup yet. Mondesi, Kevin Kiermaier, Thomas Nito, Austin Meadows, Sam Hilliard. It doesn't matter, this team. You're going to get good players. The point of the matter is here, right? You got a good enough team right now. Guys will have power, good enough to get by, to get to Final Showdown. But this is what I do. You get 2 Final Showdown runs for completing this mission to go. You get another 2 for the next one after that. When I get to 4 to 12 is the score on the bottom left. By finishing these first 2, I sim to the Final Showdown boss. I'm down 8 runs, and I just pop off, lock in for a bit. It's really easy to me. I know it's not to some people, but if you're good at the game, it's pretty easy. You just go in and you demolish it, right? The only true guy that's kind of hard to hit against might be Edward Cabrera, because his sinker could be a little tricky, but other than that, they're quite easy to hit against. Stack your entire lineup. If you're facing a righty in the Final Showdown, put all lefties in, vice versa. Simple stuff like that, guys. And then just do that. Get to 4 to 12 each time, and then skip to Final Showdown. 4 to 12, skip to Final Showdown. If I'm locked in, and in 2 hours, I could get like 8 showdowns to 8 to 10 showdowns done, and I'm just farming. It's 15 a pop, and I get them done that way. That's if you're good at the game. If you don't mind grinding showdowns mindlessly. Fair warning, if you're somebody who is worried about ranked seasons timing, dedicate an entire day or 2 to just doing TAs. I know if you want to play ranked, it sucks. Get it out the way, then get in the lab. Use boosted sliders, whatever I use. Practice on legend, faster sliders or something. Get your timing back and practice, custom practice before you go back into online. I made the mistake today of not doing it enough. I didn't do enough friendlies / warm-ups. I got mollywopped today my first 3 games. I actually won a couple games, but it was really, really tough. I lost to some people I shouldn't have lost to this morning. So, little fun fact for you guys. You can see I'm still a little bit scarred from that, but nonetheless, guys, that is the methodology that I have for TA2. It's the approach I'm taking. I'm not quite done with TA2 yet, but I barely even put any mind to it right now. I'm 100% on 2 divisions, 46, 46, 49, and 72 on the other remaining ones. I barely even put any thought into it yet. I basically just grinded for the cards I wanted, and then did ranked seasons. Plus, the way it works online, if I grind ranked seasons with some players in all these divisions, man, look, it gets me the plate appearances. So, as far as I'm concerned, very good for me. I only have 1 NL East player in my starting lineup. It's Chipper Jones. The rest of them are all getting it for something else I have not done yet, except for AL East Big Poppy taking up a spot. So, anyway, guys, you know, that's what I would do. I really recommend doing your due diligence and reading into what you want to do for your Team Affinity program, whether that be if you rather just go into play versus CPU with a team full of these guys and work on not only paralleling your guys, but doing their mission specifically and getting it done that way so you don't have to hop into showdowns that you hate and deal with that crazy-ass cracked defense. Or if you're someone who wants to get done as fast as possible and you're good at the game, do what I do and just farm showdowns mindlessly. Put a YouTube video on or something, man. Put some music on and get it done. That's what I will do. Interesting part for this is if someone like me who saved up and invested properly, I didn't need to do any TAs really, other than to get Brandon Webb to get Mo. I just needed to get Brandon Webb. That was it. That was the only guy I needed because he was an award series. Other than that, I had everyone else. So one more little thing before I go. This is all I got for you guys. But I'm farming all these packs from TA2. And I'll be doing a big pack opening. All the packs I get from this, the Ball-ins, the Team Affinity packs, and the standard packs. So make sure you guys are on the lookout for that. How will you find that video? Well, first of all, the first thing you should do is like this video if you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I'm sorry. Hate me. If you have anything to say, you want to give me your methods or what you thought about this video, comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. You guys know I respond to you as much as I can. and subscribe to the channel and put that bell on. That is the key. Put that bell on. It's not just the daily uploads at noon anymore, guys, with gameplay. It's others, a lot more in between. Some of my best and favorite videos I've posted are at 8 p.m., 6 p.m., 7:15 p.m. Got videos like this where I just come up and, you know, sort of just improvise and try and give you guys the best tips I can. I really enjoy these, so hit me with your feedback. Enjoy the rest of your days. Make sure you guys get your TA done. And you want a little tip? Save your Tops Now cards. Always do your Tops Now. Invest in Tops Now. Flip Tops Now. You're going to need it, not just for TAs. You're going to need it for other collections. You're going to need it for the player of the month of May. Hopefully it's Jesse Winker. I'll take an Austin Riley. I don't even care. Whatever. Just not Marcus Simeon. No, please. Anyway, enough rambling. That's it, guys. Really. Hopefully you guys can get it done. I'm going to grind right now and finish this in hopefully one evening. So be good. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys soon. Bye.